Noel here, and it is Saturday night. Well, we have a little bit of time on our hands now that the family is asleep. I thought it would be fun. Just checking the lights to make sure everyone's asleep up there. Thought it'd be fun for us to do a live stream for the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. In the background, we have amazing discoveries on in the background. One of the things I like to watch on YouTube to relax, right? Infomercials from the late 80s, early 90s, where a colorful sweatered man and a British, I don't even know what to call him. He's a man who kind of wills the utopia of, I don't know, accessibility and technology onto the consumer base for a fair price that is always negotiated down by the benevolent mob, aka the audience of Amazing Discoveries. And then you get these like great commercials where it's like, there has to be an easier way. There's like a grape cutter. Hey, Sinister, how the hell are you, my friend? There's like a grape cutter or something, and some guy's like cutting grapes and he like chops his finger off. It's like it's like not anymore with the grape chopper. Diego, how the heck are you, my friend? Glad to have you on. At the top of the hour, you're off. Awesome. Well, it is 11:30 on the East Side, so hopefully things are going well on the West Coast, and we definitely look forward to having you be able to chillax on the live stream. So this is for the snack right here, and the cool thing about the Amazing Discoveries infomercials is that they always had to have everything come from Europe because it's assumed that American people will think something from Europe is more credible, which is ironic because Europe was incredibly violent throughout the 20th century. We had like 2 world wars and Stalin, and it's like, yeah, but I mean, like, come on, they're very classy. So anything that comes from Europe must be true. Like the snack, right? Which is basically a panini maker that, because it's from Europe, is equated with the high cuisine of a French bistro, as it should be, because it's awesome. Throw away your ovens. You don't need them anymore. You've got the snack, okay? Whatever you want, you can make in that thing. No ovens. The war on leftovers is over, and the snack has won. All right? That's right. All right. Watching from Texas. I just moved to Texas from Florida. Well, welcome, Apang. Thank you very much. Are you, Edo, an international channel, really doing an interview podcast? Yes, we are. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if it is going live or being filmed. It's probably going to be filmed and uploaded. So, yes, we are. I believe Edo will be taping it, and then I will upload it on my channel as well. I'm not sure what international channel will do on his end, but yes, international channel, myself and Edo, tomorrow afternoon. I want to say we're gonna start our conversation at like 1 o'clock. So we will be chit-chatting about various things. I remember Edo number 4. Yes. Edo's a cool guy, and he's a great guy whose channel to check out. He does interviews. He's a nice guy, cool guy, chill guy, nice guy. So, hey, international channel for life. The person who, as the chat has been, referencing, looks like you, myself, and our good friend Edo are going to be having a little bit of a chit chat tomorrow. So I believe 1 o'clock Eastern time, we're gonna start chatting away. Yeah. Thank you, Sinister. Very good. Yeah, it'll be fun. You know, I mean, what's like? We'll just talk about life. Yeah, I can't. Time's okay with me. The only thing is, I teach Sunday school, but that gets done at like 11:45, 12 o'clock. So I'll, yeah, be fine. So can't wait for it. I hope it lasts for a long time. You can listen to us all day. Well, thank you, Diego. That is very kind of you. I appreciate your support and your quality taste and stuff right here. So, all right. So what we have right here is when our good friend Ian from England, and because he's from England, he's better than you. This is where he, under duress from the benevolent mob, is just frantically throwing in additions to the snack. So he's not drawn and quartered because these people expect a good deal. They expect a bargain, and that's what happens on Amazing Discoveries. Yeah, because the snack truly is an amazing discovery. I mean, these people are out for blood here.
We're almost there. Come on, Ian. Now listen.
Ain't in 1070.
You're going to see these very, very shortly advertised all over in magazines.
This is
and
true.
The price for the machine on its own is $59.95. No freebies, right? Mike, I'll tell you what I'll do with you. For Amazing Discoveries viewers only. Nobody else. Mike, listen.
I'm listening.
I'll knock you another $10 off the price.
See, now you couldn't see this because the camera was averted from the crowd, but women just tore their shirts off at that announcement. I mean, champagne is popping, confetti is happening in the crowd, now that the snack is coming with all this for the low price of $49.99. Now, let's watch a very cool commercial here.
A microwave oven is great for heating coffee, but you can't use it to make omelets.
Nah, it's a disaster.
A snack. It makes meals, snacks, appetizers, and desserts in less time than a microwave.
That's true.
Did you ever make an omelet this easily?
Never before.
No flipping, but you'll flip at the results. And just look at these tasty sandwich sensations: grilled cheese and bacon, tuna melt, and even a
grilled cheese and bacon. It's like I'm at a French bistro.
4 minutes. Head south of the border with tortillas and your favorite Mexican fillings.
Ooh,
and
la,
you'll
la.
say adios to junk food forever. Le Snack makes 4 delicious, nutritious treats at once. Even 2 different things at the same time.
That's insane.
The green Ready Light and double lock seal activate the special thermotron heating system for even temperature
So
throughout.
the thermotron heating system lets you know when it's
Tired
on.
of boring leftovers? Le Snack turns that stew and spaghetti into a gourmet treat. This marvel of the 90s saves money. Saves
Yeah, I
time,
mean,
saves
you know,
calories.
I, for
This
one,
French
love
dessert actually
putting
has less
spaghetti
calories
in
than
between
any
toast.
of these.
I mean, I do. It's
So easy
fantastic.
to make. Even baking is a snap with Le Snack. Your favorite hot muffins, chewy brownies, and taste-tempting apple pie all come out grandma perfect. Why wait 30 minutes for pizza delivery? Le Snack delivers in only 4 minutes. Now turn it 90 degrees, close the lid again, and you have perfect bite-sized hors d'oeuvres. There's no limit to what you can make and bake with Le Snack.
This is
Just
true.
check this calorie-conscious recipe book. It's yours free. But wait, you also get this gourmet grater with 2 different.
Now,
flavors.
you have to
It
be
grates over
an
the hardest
Amazing
cheese.
Discoveries
Nuts
viewer
and
in order to get
there's
that
more.
grater,
This handy mixer and
which is
blender.
worth
Prepare
$19.99.
the batter ahead of time, then give it a mix, and you're ready to cook. We'll even give you these 2 mini juicers to squeeze fresh citrus right at the table. You get everything, a $90 value for the incredibly low Amazing Discoveries price of only $49.95.
That is
order.
truly
To
incredible.
order your Le Snack for only $49.95, have your credit card ready and call.
All right, now let's, we gotta
Order
reach
now.
for the
You'll
phone
receive as a
here,
bonus
and remember,
measure
no
mix,
CODs,
great
no cash on
t-shirts,
delivery.
absolutely free. Call
We have standards here.
1-800-367-1600
All right, we're trying to live in a
or send
society,
check or money order to
and
Le Snack. P.O. Box
as someone
516,
who
Prescott, New Jersey,
has
07626.
taught children
With Le Snack,
about
you can make all the
societies
food you
ranging
love.
back from the
Call
dawn of time,
1-800-367-1600
no
now.
River Valley civilization or modern society has ever tolerated for more than 5 consecutive seconds a cash on delivery. All right, now, you know, not only is this host here, what is going on with my device here? You know, getting some crowd responses here.
Even though it wasn't baked in an oven, it still tastes great.
Yes, moist.
Le Snack.
Ooh, it's
Cloud is
moist.
Great. How about you?
I've got the corn dog, and it's truly excellent.
These are just my leftover corn dog. Is that good?
That's right.
Ian,
So you didn't know that? That's Hulk Hogan's brother. I don't know it, but it could be, and it should be.
Will you forget
How
about the
about-
leftovers? We don't have
By the way, we're gonna be playing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Switch as soon as I feel like it. But I'm just captivated with this infomercial for the snack right here.
In this side, look, I've got a pick and read pizza.
Yeah.
Now,
It looks like Food Network. Oh no, it's not the Food Network, my friend. This is an infomercial from 1990 for the snack. My coworker at the beginning of my shift and this guy who just came early had pizza. When was the last time you had some? When was the last time I had a good slice of pizza? Is that Hulk Hogan's? No, it's not. I'm just making shit up. So, it could be. I mean, he's blonde with a mustache. Why shouldn't he be Hulk Hogan's brother? When was the last time I had some really good pizza? I don't know. That's a good question. I like a variety of pizzas in the Cortland area. I think probably the last pizza I had that came from a place called the East Side Bakery, and they are a bakery and they only make pizza on Thursday, Fridays, and it's delicious. So I had some there. So it's probably been a couple of weeks. Too long.
You could have.
I can prove it because I have Mike's first letter.
Put that away, Mom.
Sweater. Why do you keep that with you? Come on. Silly.
Come on, let's have a little taste. There we go.
This is my mom's special recipe, stuffed French toast. Takes her hours to make.
Yeah, good.
Cooked in 4 minutes. What do you think?
Tell you, Mike? What did I tell you, Mike?
Well, look, even Mike's mom agrees that the snack has absolutely equaled and possibly surpassed her cooking. So, you know. I mean, not only is the snack the equivalent of eating at a classy European restaurant, it is indistinguishable from your mother and grandmother's cooking. So, you know, it's just the world in the palm of your hands is what it is. So, got me there, brother. Nah, I'm just screwing around, dude. Everyone is Hulk Hogan's brother because he keeps calling everyone brother. That's true. We're all Hulk Hogan's brother. That's right. And what you gonna do when the power of Hulkamania runs wild on you? All right, I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't want to know because Hulk Hogan's the best, and I trust him, even though many other wrestlers don't. But I don't care. Oh, on the that stuff looked good, and my mind is blown that that's Hulk Hogan's brother. It's not Hulk Hogan's brother. I'm just lying to people for comedic effect. It's not Hulk Hogan's brother. Although I'm sure, you know, when he unbuttons his 80s shirt and tie, underneath is an NWO shirt. His true rival was Andre the Giant, yes. Well, what you don't know is the lady sitting next to him in the crowd was Andre the Giant's sister. Yeah, it's true. You know, and there's evidence of this. You know, afterward, she went in the back and ran to the Dungeon of Doom. This is true. My friend sent me a video where someone was explaining why Russo was so hated. I have my own opinions. I think Russo is hated because he was bad at gaining the trust of established talent because he was the WWF new generation writer, and everyone was so desperate to basically get on TV that they just kind of went with what he was doing. I mean, Russo's writing and Vince McMahon's editing was the Hail Mary that saved the WWF. It was. I mean, if it wasn't for Russo having his finger on the pulse of Jerry Springer, Howard Stern, you know, the kind of you know, teenage boy zeitgeist of the turn of the millennium, I don't think WWF would have been able to write itself out of the rut that it was in, that WCW had put it in. So, you know, and I think that Vince McMahon's, you know, toadies, you know, his yes man, you know, the Emperor's servants or whatever, however you want to term it, I think they resented Vince Russo for, you know, kind of pushing them into the margins. I mean, you know, the other thing is, I think that so I definitely think that's part, like someone like Jim Cornette, you know, it's like to have someone with a totally different, I think he compared Vince Russo to Sable and himself to Sonny, right? Like Sonny, someone who put like the time in the business and things like that. And Sables is someone who came along and like got success, kind of caught lightning in a bottle. So, for those reasons, I think Vince Russo isn't liked by the people internal to the WWF. Um, and there's some people I think that liked him, but they kind of just went whichever way the wind blows. Noel and anyone else who has an opinion, Hulk Hogan's WWF Hulkamania run or his NWO run, I would say they are equal. And that's not a cop out. I think that's the truth. I think that Hulk Hogan is both the greatest good guy and the greatest bad guy. And I would include his WCW babyface run in that as well. In terms of why Vince Russo was not well liked in the WCW, it was a corporate environment, and he did not endear himself to the established talent because Vince Russo's whole MO was to push the new generation, and pushing the new generation meant pushing out the old generation, and the old generation is not going to be happy, I think, stepping aside by someone who's not showing them the proper respect and taking care of their career and taking care of their dignity and things like that. And Vince Russo showed, in my opinion, not a whole lot of skill where that was done. And in terms of his workings with Eric Bischoff, I think Bischoff, I don't know. Bischoff attached himself to Hulk Hogan, and Vince Russo never knew what to do with Hulk Hogan. So so do I think Vince Russo's great? He's okay. I think his opinions on professional wrestling are mediocre. I think he's basically like Jim Cornette if he lived in New York City. That's my take on Vince Russo. I'm serious. Vince Russo's broke. Everyone keeps calling him bro. That is true. And what's funny is that Vince Russo and Hulk Hogan don't like each other, but they call everybody bro and brother. It's kind of like a go-to that they have. So I don't know. Dutch Mantel had a good saying about Vince Russo. It's that like some people don't have any ideas. Vince Russo has too many ideas. He'd have like 5 finishes to a match and wanted them all happening at once. Whereas Vince Russo today, he's doing like YouTube podcast videos from his man cave. So, and he just likes to, in his overbearing New York accent, just kind of, promote himself and his views on wrestling and just different things that he wants to talk about. So that's what he's doing. He's doing the podcast stuff. And Jim Cornette is just having, vitriolic conniption fits anytime anyone mentions his name. So that's my opinion on Vince Russo. I think he's someone who was able to introduce Vince McMahon to the culture of the late 90s, early 2000s. And because of that, the WWF was able to kind of get all hands on deck and, be able to promote the WWF in a way that embraced the Howard Stern, Jerry Springer zeitgeist while simultaneously ripping off ECW and the NWO. And that is, and Vince Russo was kind of the creative engine of that, and Vince McMahon was the editor of that and the promoter of that. And, I think WCW was so used to buying WWF people in order to kind of get them over to their brand and then kind of take those WWF people to the next level. But that stopped working with Bret Hart, and after Bret Hart, they tried with Vince Russo, and that didn't work out well. And the reason it didn't work with Bret Hart was because I think Eric Bischoff was overwhelmed, and I don't think Hulk Hogan was in any hurry to work with Bret Hart. I don't know how comfortable Hulk Hogan felt working with Bret Hart. And because Eric Bischoff was distracted with all these, politics that he talks about on his podcast with, Time Warner and Turner and mergers and budgets and stuff like that. And, losing control of the locker room. And then Hulk Hogan being the most powerful person in the locker room, not showing a whole lot of enthusiasm to work with Bret Hart. So Bret Hart should have been the nail in the coffin of the WWF. There's no reason why he shouldn't have been, but it was crowded. I mean, it was hard to fit him in creatively too. So that was kind of the issue with Bret Hart, and then that it was like, okay, well, WWF wrote themselves out of oblivion, and who was their head writer? Vince Russo. Well, let's get Vince Russo if we can get him. So they got him, and it didn't work out. And I actually liked Vince Russo's WCW stuff. I'm one of those people that like both the batshit crazy Dungeon of Doom stuff, the NWO stuff, and I don't dislike the Vince Russo stuff. My only problem with the Vince Russo stuff is inconsistency. It's too lacking in creative direction. So the biggest example of that was just I tuned in on a Nitro, and the Millionaire Club and the New Blood story was going on, and then I tuned in the following Monday, and the storyline had been completely dropped, and I was just like, what, like it was ridiculous, and it was because of Passion of the Beach 2000. So that's my rambling on Vince Russo. Another person like Vince Russo who I like sometimes is Disco Inferno. However, I was listening to Disco Inferno's review of the most recent episode of AEW Dynamite, and it was literally the dumbest shit I'd ever heard in my entire life. Like, Disco, I think, is so defensive about do I want CM Punk to go to WWE? No, I don't, because I don't like WWE. I'm tired of WWE fans. Everyone who like shit on CM Punk and AEW from the WWE is now going to be like doing cartwheels now that he comes back. And it would just be a move done to spite AEW, because I think Triple H is deeply resentful of AEW because NXT could not beat AEW when he was in charge of it. So, I mean, he's out there, making moves, and WWE fans are pretending he's better than he actually is, because WWE is now, mediocre as opposed to unwatchable. And so now they're acting like it's some kind of magical, wonderful party world. I will say this: I am seeing clips of WWE that are better to good on occasion, but the overall vibe of everything is still very, I think, bland and overproduced. I will say I saw a clip of Logan Paul beating up one of the Usos, and it was good. I think if the WWF wants to make itself not suck, they should. I'm serious. They should start pushing Logan Paul in a big way, because he's got the charisma. He knows he's got some fight skills, and he's a performer, and he knows how to work a crowd and work a camera. So I was disappointed in WWE for not doing the deal to acknowledge AEW for Billy Gunn in the reunion for DX. I think I don't know if this is true or not. I think what Meltzer or Tony Khan or someone said, I don't know, you have to look it up, is that WWE was starting to kind of play hardball with AEW and just kind of do like subtle shit here and there, and Tony Khan was just like, no, I'm not playing nice with you guys. That seemed to be kind of the gist of it, because it's clear that it seems that, I don't know if it's clear or not, but Kevin Nash, when he tried to get himself fired, he, like, remember, like, Six got fired, and he and Scott Hall went into Eric Bischoff's office and tried to get themselves fired by threatening to like beat up Eric Bischoff. Like, both of them had, like, Kevin Nash had talked to Vince McMahon before that. So I remember, like, them both, Hall and Nash, both telling the story. And Hall's like, "Do we have a job?" And Nash like, "I already talked to Vince." And so then they like went in there and tried to get fired. So in my opinion, nobody tries to get themselves fired unless they are pretty sure where they're going to fall. So, you have people like Andrade who are acting, like they're trying to get themselves fired. Charlotte Flair did the same thing in WWE when Andrade first went to AEW. She was acting like unstable and shit, and you know, so like, yeah, I'm sure Andrade is like got some line of connection with Triple H, and Triple H is just trying to bring back anyone. I had heard that one of Adam Cole's guys, was trying to like get people to jump over and be kind of a mole for Triple H, and I think Adam Cole ratted on him to Tony Khan. And so that guy ended up going to Impact Wrestling. Was it Bobby Fish? I can't even remember, but I don't know if it was Bobby Fish or one of the other guys. I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling a little bit. But yeah, I think Tony Khan is just kind of pissed off with the WWE and doesn't want to do any business with them. And, and it's true. They're not playing nice. So I am talking about Bobby Fish. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so, there's that. Like, why would I want to do business with someone who's trying to screw me over and mess with my talent? And I think, a lot of people, I think, resent Tony Khan too, because, Disco Inferno calls him a money mark and Mark Madden calls him a money mark. And it's like, I think they're jealous that they don't have a place in professional wrestling. And this, Wrestling Observer fan whose dad is a billionaire, does, and the reason that they don't is because Mark Madden is just, I can't listen to him for any length of time without my ears bleeding. And Disco Inferno is just like all over the place between being like funny, charismatic, and having some good takes on things to being insecure and a moron. Like I remember him saying one time, he's like complaining about like skinny wrestlers in AEW. He's like, it basically said, "Well, these guys are why aren't they trying to get on steroids?" It's like, are you like dumb? Like, and he's like, well, they're not doing anything to make themselves bigger. They're not taking anything to make themselves bigger. It's like, you're an effing moron, dude. Like, with all the problems that like steroids cause, and you're sitting there like saying like, oh well, we did it, so these guys should do it, and like, you know, here's a good example in my opinion of a bad Disco Inferno take. Well, first of all, I remember him doing an interview with Sean Oliver where he was talking about his Martian invasion angle, which was hilarious. Like that's why I like Disco Inferno. He had like batshit crazy creative ideas, and he was wildly entertaining as a professional wrestler because he was a funny character. But I think he got the reputation of not being taken seriously, so now he's trying to act like a badass, which is even more hilarious. But he was like trying to say like he didn't like Dalton Castle versus Chris Jericho's match on AEW because it's like, wow, what am I watching here? I don't know who this guy is. It's like, dude, nobody like you're not the audience for this, okay? Like AEW is doing kind of a deeper cut by treating the Ring of Honor and New Japan guys and Japanese wrestlers with like respect. Now you could say like, well, maybe we should do a better job, kind of forecasting them coming in, but to act like they're dumb for not for like putting these people who are famous in other places in a spot of prestige is stupid. Number one. Number two, he's like, well, I don't get this Dalton Castle character. It's like, dude, there have been flamboyant, you know ambiguous characters, like I don't understand what's going on here. Like, that's not very good. But he sounds like Kermit the Frog, like choking on a cough drop. Um, like, there have been flamboyant, sexually ambiguous trope characters in professional wrestling since it's existed. How do you not understand Dalton Castle's character? Number one. Number two, his character is hilarious. That Jericho match was phenomenal, in my opinion, and I'll tell you why. Okay, first of all, Dalton Castle coming out to that remix of Radio Gaga was great. And his whole thing with his like Carnival Cabana boys that turn themselves into steps so he can walk up to the ring was also hilarious. He like Gold Dust did on the outside. He's like, is this guy gay or something? Like, what's going on here, kind of thing. But in the ring, he's very rugged, which is a nice balance right there. Number one, and I'm sorry, that's number two. Number three, um, the spot where like the boys or the Cabana boys or whatever were all like kind of like swarming Jake Hager, and then he's like kind of like, what's going on, what's happening to me, and then one of them grabbed his hat, and then like that was the thing that made him snap, and he started like beating the shit out of all of them. That was hilarious. He like grabbed his hat, he's like, I love this hat. That was a very funny spot. I was dying laughing from that. And then the other spot in that match that was hilarious was when Dalton Castle was like throwing the boys like projectiles. It was phenomenal. So it was really, really funny, and it was a good match. I thought. I mean, I definitely looked like Dalton Castle. Like he was a very competent wrestler in the ring. I mean, he was wearing kind of a back brace. It looked like, because I know he had back injuries in the past. So I'm sure some of his moves weren't quite as snappy as they had been, but I thought his performance and his charisma and spots in that match were like over the top and hilarious. And I thought it was really good. And for Disco Inferno to like shit on that match and like acting like it's unrealistic when his whole character is a cartoon version of John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever. What are you talking about? This is what I don't understand about Disco Inferno. He's like, oh, well, it's not realistic. What's going on? It's not realistic. And it's like, your character was never realistic. It was never supposed to be believable. You were a cartoon disco dancer who was entertaining and could fight. That was your character. Like, you weren't real. You weren't a badass. You were, and it tries to like pretend like he was in the NWO. He was like the guy beneath Vincent. Okay, like you know. Okay. Anyway, so oh yeah, the Saw movie from the other day. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on. Um. Oh yes, Nash's son did pass away. That is very sad. Um. I remember hearing that his son had some serious issues, and God rest his soul. And I hope he's. Nash has been through some shit, man. So I don't agree with Nash on politics, but I think and I think I don't disagree with Nash's takes on things, but Nash is one of, I think, the most significant characters in professional wrestling, as evidenced by my NWO hat. And my childhood would not be what it was without him. So the part where the guy falls from Bronzo Bridge to his death was the most darkest. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Saw movies. But but yeah, like Disco, like I don't know, I don't understand. I think he tried to like blame, like he's like, well, Terry Taylor came up with the alien invasion story. It's like I don't know, but like I saw Disco taking credit for that on a Sean Oliver interview, so I think that's dumb. So I don't know. Oh, then the other thing I didn't like. Oh, have a good night, Sinister. Thanks for stopping by. I'll get to some gameplay in a second. I'm just rambling about pro wrestling here as usual. But you know, like Riho coming out was another thing I really liked on Dynamite. And he's like, well, what's the deal with this? Like, there's a girl, she looks like she's like 97 pounds. Like, that's the whole point. That's the point, okay? The point of her character is that she's supposed to be small, and the spectacle of a small, cute Japanese girl flying around, beating everybody up, that's the point. Okay? Like that's it. That is the thing. Okay, you might not like it, but that is the spectacle part of it here. I feel like Boogie Nights is what Saturday Night Fever should have been like. I've only seen Saturday Night Fever kind of in bits and pieces, but my understanding of Saturday Night Fever, and I could be totally off on this, but I don't think I am. It was kind of like the idea of like the Ubermensch, the flower growing out of the pot of dirt. Like Travolta was better than his surroundings, and he was gonna dance his way out of it to out of mediocrity, kind of thing. Like the one dimensional banality, and then the person who was above it all, and you know, so like anyway, he was gonna like kind of get out of it through disco kind of thing. So I mean, my understanding is that basically 8 Mile just ripped off the trope of Saturday Night Fever and replaced disco with rap, and that was basically the movie. So like yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So 8 Mile is basically just Saturday Night Fever with rap music. So that was always my take on those movies. I could be wrong because I haven't actually sat through either one of them from start to finish, but that seemed to be what I was getting out of what I was seeing from them. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I thought that the last Dynamite was really good. Oh, and then the other thing he said that like was really fucking stupid was like Disco. He was like, oh, this MJF promo was like he was like mad that MJF didn't like smash William Regal in the back or something when he turned his back. It's like no, but like the whole point of the promo is that it's not supposed to be like there's not supposed to be a payoff for it yet. It's like it's building up to the climax, you know? It's like so if he just takes out William Regal, that kind of like kills the mystery. I mean, it might get a pop from the crowd or something like that. But, you know, especially when you're like going like later on into the show, you know, and you're setting something up for a pay-per-view, the idea of, you know, MJF kind of waffling between heel and face, if he had just taken out William Regal, you know, the way that William Regal's character is positioned, I think that probably would have pushed him into just being a hot heel as opposed to this tweener that he is right now. So I don't know. For all of Disco Inferno's like ramblings, like, and I'm rambling too. And he's, you know, definitely knows more about the wrestling business than me and all this other stuff. And I respect him. He's part of my childhood and everything. He has got some dumb takes on AEW that he just does not get it, or he just wants to shit all over it out of spite. Seems like Kenny would get along, Disco would get along with Kenny Lauderdale. I love Kenny Lauderdale. Kenny Lauderdale is smarter than Disco Inferno. Um, I actually, I did Kenny Lauderdale take off that his Kentoshi review? I didn't see it last time I punched his name into YouTube. I hope he didn't because I like that review. And I want to watch that. Actually, they had Ashita no Joe on Retro Crush today, so I caught the end of that movie. That was good. It was a good boxing movie. I've actually uploaded some boxing stuff to the channel. I haven't been doing boxing in consistently in a while, but I'm starting to be able to do it more at the gym because time is being made for it. We're getting some boxing trainers kind of thing. So that's a lot of fun. Now, next to the gym at 75 East Court Street, there is a place that I like to draw at called Heroes and Villains. And I got some cool stuff with Heroes and Villains. Let me show you today. Hold on. So, I'll be right back. Don't go away. So, this is a very cool story. And me showing you this, on the one hand, I want Heroes and Villains to get business, but on the other hand, I don't want people buying up these things. So, apparently, there was a Japanese family who left a bunch of stuff in storage and then abandoned the storage unit, and the landlord who had the storage unit said, I don't want this stuff anymore, and then the comic shop ended up inheriting a lot of it. So, you know, I've been getting, like, Gundam figurines from that, but then, like, today, I was walking through, and I found, like, the entire Zeta Gundam series on DVD, and this is particularly good because this has the Japanese music, because, like, the opening and closing credits were, like, composed by Neil Sedaka, so there's copyright issues like with the American releases of Zeta Gundam. So this has got the actual Japanese openings and the cool crappy 80s film quality. So I really like this a lot. It's fantastic. The other thing I found, which is like really cool, is I got this I think this is like Super Robot Tyson 64. So it's got like it's like the N64 Chibi Gundam fighting game, dream match game. And I found this today just randomly at the comic shop, and I was like super psyched about it. So that was awesome. And then the other thing I found at the comic shop, and this was just something that the comic shop guy had ordered, was the Justice League manga, which is really good. Not that I've read a ton of it, but what I've read of it is good. So, yeah, so been getting lots of good finds at the comic shop. So that's really cool. Now, gameplay time. Now that I've spent 40 minutes rambling about crap, I'm a little like worked up because my mom came over, and it's like I hate it when my mom like insists on talking about politics because like she watches CNN, and I think CNN like misinforms people and distorts the truth, and you know, it's just cable news in general. And it's like, I think cable news is like elder abuse because it, you know, manipulates them and gets them all like worked up. And, you know, like quasi educated people and educated people, like they watch cable news because they think it'll make them smarter. And it's just like, it's just war stuff. You know, it's like people like pushing war. Just be yourself today and do what you want. I don't know, dude. It's just like, I can hear her talk and hear the talking points from CNN, and it's like, oh my god, just stop, you know, like I don't know, no need for formulas. So yeah, I'm all just kind of like I'm tense, which is kind of annoying because I've had a good day in general. Went to a cider mill, had to spend some time with the family, listen to them on the radio. Like, right, yeah, seriously, seriously, like, see, this is it's interesting that you bring up Rush Limbaugh, man, because like I had some conservative friends who would like listen to Glenn Beck, and I would think to myself, like, man, like conservative working class people, they're really smart, but they're gonna getting kind of taken for they're kind of like kooky, like taking Glenn Beck seriously. That's kind of dumb because Glenn Beck is, he's like got all this like ridiculous stuff, like Barack Obama's a Maoist and shit like that. And then like, Trump got elected and everyone on the left acted like much more unhinged than people listening to Glenn Beck, in my opinion. And it was like they would just like watch the news, and it wasn't this time, it wasn't like just some loon on the fringes of talk radio or just like the darling of sensationalistic tabloid talk radio or whatever. This was like quote unquote trusted news sources like Good Morning America, just like hammering stuff that was highly politicized, highly subjective, just relentless agitprop for political ends, and just never saw a war that it didn't like, kind of bullshit. And I mean, I've got kids. Like, I don't want the world being unstable. I don't care how much money you can launder out of the US tax bases with these wars to go make these scumbag weapon companies, profit. I don't care about like geopolitical prestige. I just want a balanced world where people are safe, and like as someone who's like studied history, like I don't think anyone wants the world to be destroyed or wants another world war or anything like that. But the desire for profit and power makes people do incredibly stupid things on a global stage that makes people less safe. And, we in the United States, thank God, are, kind of in the nucleus of the empire, and we've got oceans around us and shit like that. And we've got a country with an arsenal of nukes, which gives us protection. But, we're very thankful that, we've only really had 9/11, to get like attacked by a foreign government on our soil, which is like not good, obviously. But it's like, this kind of shit happens like around the world all the time. And the United States acts like it's like perfectly acceptable for us to have a hand in this or like be cheering it on or whatever. It's like, just, just stop, like it's not, it's like the lack of morality and composure of people in power around the world is frustrating. And then when you try to bring up solutions to things, if it doesn't like jive with the CNN talking points, that have been drilled into the heads of people who are used to thinking that news on television is true because they trusted Walter Cronkite back in the 50s, it gets to be kind of frustrating. But I mean, and I don't even think people don't have to agree with me. I don't even want people to agree with me. I just want people to be understanding and receptive. Not even receptive in the sense that I agree with it, but receptive in the point where I hear where you're coming from, but I personally disagree, as opposed to just that kind of thing. So anywho, let's play some JoJo. So I got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Nintendo Switch, which I had the PlayStation 3 version of this game, which is really good. And I've been messing around with the JoJo version on the Switch, and it's also good. And it's basically the same game as it's All Star Battle, but all the characters are unlocked right off the bat, which is really nice. And the way that the kind of story mode works is a little bit different. You're not necessarily like playing through the animes or the mangas. You're just kind of doing like these specific challenge matches that jive with the stories of these and of the manga, and then add some kind of like dream matches to them as well. And then there's also like, I guess they're doing kind of like seasonal challenges for rewards, I guess. I haven't been doing too much with the game yet. I mean, I've been messing around with it and really liking it. So, okay, so we'll play this. See what else we got here, and have some fun. Do. Okay, where's my remote? Ah, sweet volume. So I do need to do a review of Stone Ocean Part 2, which was good. I did like the design of Mew Mew. Thought she had a cool character design. Jailhouse Rock stand user. This game does look very nice on the Switch. Father Poochie. Ah, the Pet Shop Boys. I wonder why it's just acting a little skippy here. Is this a sequel to All Stars? This is the Switch version of All Stars with extra stuff. It's called All Star Battle R. Why is there no signal on the Nintendo Switch? Did it like shut itself off? It was rambling so much it went to go hibernate. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's like they got a campaign going on. Why don't we do some arcade mode? And we'll do a challenge battle. And there's Golden One Portal F. Crank the difficulty down. And here is our roster of characters as it appears on the Nintendo Switch. So it's a little bit more like a Street Fighter lineup, as opposed to the full screen lineup. Trish's cool. I like Trish a lot. Aerosmith. I wonder what Stone Ocean, not Stone Ocean, what Diamonds Unbreakable Jotaro plays like. I do like old Joseph, he's so cool. Lisa, Wamu, Robert E.O. Speedwagon, ACDC, Dio, Cars, Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight, Ice Baby. Let's try Jotaro from Diamonds Unbreakable for assist. Let's go with old Joseph. This is Giorno and Midler here. Now, let's see here. Oof. Come on, start platinum. Get out there. They really should have the Stone Ocean Jotaro as well. Or at least give this Jotaro the Stone Ocean outfit. Ooh, we call that gold experience. There we go. Playing JoJo All-Stars when I pop into the live stream. Absolutely. Oh. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got Green Day. You know, I was questioning, whether I should buy this game or not because I have it on the PS3, and I'm very happy about this on the Switch because it's nice to have it on the Switch, and they added some cool new stuff to it, and this was the last copy in the store. Darn you. There we go. When you're playing JoJo All-Stars when I first popped on your stream back in 2020. Yes. This week is Bayonetta 3. Cool. Very cool, very cool. Anything that is good for Sega, I'm happy about. Ooh, we have the Battle of the Jotaros. I still want to get a Jotaro hat because I like hats so much. And I have AC/DC's chariot start moving in the background if I don't hurry this up here. Very good, very good. And it's also Sailor Venus's birthday. Sailor Venus is, in my opinion, the most attractive Sailor Scout. So, happy birthday to Sailor Venus. Because she's awesome. I do like Sailor Mars and Sailor Mercury as well. I mean, of course, I like Sailor Moon. Move. Nice. I do like how this game has the manga events happening mid-level here. Now, the question being, which game is better, this game or the Capcom game? They're both good in their own ways. I really, really like the controls on the Capcom game. However, this game has great cell animation. Or not cell animation, what's it called? Cell shading. Sailor Venus's birthday. Capcom game is more dope in my opinion. I don't disagree with you. This game looks very nice though. I really like the Capcom game a lot though. I'm really sad it hasn't been re-released. And I'm also sad that Rival Schools has not been re-released as well. Alright, Cars, let's rock and roll here. Shake it up, do 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 do. Shake it up. my controller battery went. Time to switch my controller here. Okay, we'll pull the Joy-Cons out like so. And grab this part of the controller. Like, they do need to re-release Rival Schools. They not only need to re-release Rival Schools, they need to re-release Rival Schools 2, Project Justice, on the Dreamcast game, and then they also really should make a sequel game to Rival Schools. You know, apparently they're doing a new Garo game for Neo Geo is making that for the new consoles, and I hope that works out. I hope that gives Capcom the go ahead to dabble in similar projects here. Red Storm of Asia. Come on, Jotaro. I don't know how to activate the world power though. It's got to have it. Alright, not so ultimate now, are you? I really like the stand users on this game, but playing as young Joseph is really, really fun here in this game. He's fast. His supers are good. But Jotaro's my favorite. Beach Boy. Dramatic finish and retired. Well done. Yada yada does it. Johnny Joestar and AC/DC. That is a interesting combination. Gonna knock you off your horse, your high horse. I really hope the closing credits for Steel Ball Run is Nelly's Ride with Me. I really, really have been waiting for that to happen. And I know Araki listened to that song when he was doing Steel Ball Run, because I heard him say it in an interview. So I think it was like, hey, what kind of music do you like? Around the time he was doing Steel Ball Run, and he said like he liked Nelly. So. There we go. Sorry, Johnny. I like you, but... I think that the horse can do drop kicks. It's dangerous. Oof. Tusk. Your horse won't be much help to you now. Oof. Maybe it will. Nice stand corrected. Your horse will be of help to you. It's not that much help to you. I bought this game when it first came out just because it was a fighting game, and I buy fighting games whenever I see them from Japan at GameStop. And, I liked this game when I first played it, but, I wasn't like that into it. And then I watched the anime and I was like, oh, I need to get into this more, and I definitely have a greater appreciation for it after seeing the anime. Spending more time with it, you adjust to the mechanics of, default walking being kind of slow, realize ways to dash and things like that. Foo Fighters. There we go. FFU. Did you shop at the Gap in the 90s? They pause it. We have some good questions here. What would it be like? Hang on. What would it be like if they did a crossover with Sailor Moon and Ronin Warriors? It'd be phenomenal. It would be. Did I shop at the Gap in the late 90s? I was assuming everybody did. Actually, my mom didn't have a car, so I didn't really get to go to the mall. And there was no Gap outside of the mall in Cortland. Like, we didn't even have a mall in Cortland. We used to have one, and then JCPenney's in order to come in. It's just that it turned itself into a strip mall. So it created a totally different vibe, and, there was no Gap or anything like that. So, my friends whose parents had cars would, like, ride to Syracuse and stuff, and I just never did. So, it wasn't until I was older that I ended up going into the Gap. And it was fine, Wasn't the greatest thing ever, wasn't the worst. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm so tired. I mean, I was chasing kids around a freaking hiking trail on Friday, and then I went boxing afterward because, I don't know, I'm an idiot. Then I've got multiple children, so they're waking me up at the crack of dawn, even if I get to sleep. Whoa. Alright, we got some Joe Jolian going on here. At least Silver Charity's cool. Not as cool as Star Platinum, though. Alright. Oh, I wish my wife made more coffee. I'll let her make 12 cups, but I think she only made 8. Because now all the coffee's gone. As I said, my parents came over and we all had coffee. Go, 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 go. There we go. I find the transition to different fashion paradigms interesting. So do I. The key is nostalgia every 20 years. So, in my opinion, there was started to be nostalgia for the 80s in the early 2000s, and now we've kind of been through. Now we're kind of like in the 90s, early 2000s period of fashion, I think. Zappelli. Stay out. Yeah, your spin's not going to help you against my time-stopping super boxing stand. I think Akira's father already tried to fly by. There we go. More Whoopi Goldberg and Star Trek The Love Boat. Wait, do we know the solution to wait to drown someone? Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, we know the transitions to drowsiness, don't we? Oh yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. The solution to drowsiness is Whoopi Goldberg in Star Trek. Yes, it is. So. Captain, my man. We got to get in touch with what's keeping them from touching you, dig? You see, what they need is the warp speed. Security, get her out of here. Yeah, so international channel should be fun tomorrow. I'll definitely upload it to my channel as well, but I'm sure Edo will upload it on his. Oh, that was good. I'm like punching myself in the face to stay awake. It's like kind of to that point where, you're getting tired and you're fighting to stay conscious, and then you get filled with this sense of anger and desperation. This is interesting music. There's Hierophant Green. Oh, there it is. Go, go, go. Man, I can't get around them. Yeah, that got around him. Come on. Oh, we're so close. Ah, darn it. Maybe you have to pull out the orange slices. Now let's pull out all the stops here. Key is not telling me a distance here. Molto. Come on. There we go. Oh man, one more round. Tempted to make a pot of coffee, but just for me at like 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever seems kind of a bit much, but. Giorno, so much cooler than Dio. There we go. I don't have any orange slices. All right. Well, there we have the arcade mode of JoJo's Whoa Bizarre Adventure, and I just put my coffee cup in the leg of the tripod. So let us go to the kitchen and try to perk ourselves up. Various things. Whoa, this is an obstacle course if there ever was one here. Like tripping over freaking trays and all kinds of stuff. Well, one thing that might help us to stay awake is donuts. And, you know, well, CM Punk might have liked whatever bakery he, went to. And that horrible scrum, Hollenbeck's makes really good homemade donuts. In fact, I don't even know if I should eat this because there's only a couple left, and I don't want to hog them all. So, it's objectively delicious, and we'll leave that there. I don't know, though. Should I eat the donut and then offer to take the family back for more? Or should I leave the donuts and just be like, just take 2 donuts just to be safe? That looks like Krispy Kreme donuts. They're handmade. We have a cider mill in Cortland. Actually, it's a neighboring town, and they make really good donuts fresh off the conveyor belt. All right, what else do we got here? I know when I went to Hollenbeck's, I got a brick of cheese, but that won't do us much good. But we also got fudge, so we can have some fudge. The word fudge sounds funny, so I don't know. I've clearly been spending too much time around 7th graders, which is something I don't recommend doing. It's God's work is what it is. So no, I don't know. So far, the school year's going pretty well. But I still am definitely feeling the effects of being tired from that hike. So, boo. Oh, what a dilemma. Yeah, it's true. It's definitely a very much a first world problem. What to do? Do I, go with the donut or not? Well, we'll just go for the fudge. But I'm so tired that I forgot to grab something to chop it with. So, let's retire to here. I seriously don't know how much longer I can stream. I'm getting really tired. But I would like to stream more. We will be doing content tomorrow, though, regardless, because International Channel Edo and me will be talking, but I would like this stream to go longer. I mean, we all know the real solution for drowsiness is International Channel tapes, so we did leave off watching Dragon Ball The Magic Begins. You can always check out some of that. Ah, damn it. I tried to cut try to get some out of here can watch me like stab myself on a live stream. That would be that'd be America's Funniest Home Videos material, is what it would be. So this is like, I don't know, green and chocolate fudge. It's not bad. That HDMI to 480i adapter, I don't know why it's doing that. You can see in the background my picture's rolling. It shouldn't be doing that. I hope it's just the wires that are bad and not the adapter. On the plus side, McDonald's Happy Meal pals for trick-or-treating. So that's good. Not as good as they once were, though. But still a fine pal. Alright. We will try to eat a little more fudge, wake ourselves up, and then we will retire to the game room. We will watch some Dragon Ball and the Magic Begins and see how long I can maintain lucidity. I went to McDonald's and didn't know that. You need to go back tomorrow is what you need to do. I don't know about your fancy-dancy San Jose McDonald's, but here in Cortland we have trick-or-treating pals. Yeah. Alright. Last go here. Alright. Let's rock and roll. I'm just double check if there's no coffee. Not sounding great. There is cider though. But does cider make you drowsy? Probably not when it's cold. We also have water though. Well, let's go in the game room. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, this is not normal here. Watch this. There you go. It's like I have an old TV. Alright, alright. Well, since I'm very tired, we'll pause JoJo. Seriously, a wave of tiredness just kind of like hit me all of a sudden here. We'll watch this situation happening here.
Here we've got big dirt. The dirt. Michael, this is Lord and Lady Lint. Lord and Lady Don't forget, this is Dirty Dan and a real good pal of mine. You've got to meet this guy. This is Harry the Hare. Harry the Hare. Yeah. I can see why.
Oh, wait, hey, go back.
This is Samson.
Hold on me.
No, I don't want to hold your snake. Okay, guys. Go to
Wait a minute, John! They cannot do this to our new set. Wait, what are they doing? This is very expensive.
Michael.
John, no!
Michael. Michael, we
Enough.
need
What are we doing?
dirt.
Wait. No.
Michael, we need. Okay,
Hold
guys. Okay.
It isn't
A
funny.
good job. How
This
about
was
a round
very
of applause?
expensive.
Oh man, Mike is getting really upset that these
Wait a minute.
British bikers have trashed his new set.
Coffee grounds, a brand new set. This was expensive. The guy with the snake. What are these? You have some
Mike,
weird friends, John. Look at the couch.
Mike, no problem. Trust me.
Trust you.
He's visibly upset here.
Mike.
Messed up my good friend Fluffy here.
Oh,
Not
this is
Fluffy.
your friend Fluffy?
Yeah.
And this is the guy who thinks my friends are weird.
John, we got a brand new.
Wow, he just
26 horsepower vacuum cleaner
got
straight out of
insulted
box.
by
It's
the
your mess.
British dude.
Turn it on and clean it up. It's our brand new set. set.
It looks like when the NWO tried to it's like when the NWO took over Nitro. Yes.
Locked up. We need a piece of hanger wire to cram down there to unplug. Hanger wire?
Mike, hold that.
Hold that. What are you going to do?
Give me the wand. Dustmaster 2000.
This better work, John.
This is no problem at all. Isn't that?
That really did work.
So, Mike, it's so quick and simple. Where's the
Very
problem?
easy.
No
Well,
problem.
we
at
do
all.
have a problem. We have a problem.
But
This
the
is a
problem is
canister.
solved.
Wait, this is a canister vacuum cleaner.
That's
A lot
right.
of people in
Yeah,
America,
well done.
like myself, have this kind of vacuum, which
What
we
kind
call
of
in America an upright vacuum cleaner. I'm sure you from England probably have some fancy name for it, like a vertical suction tool or something. What do you call this in
An
England?
upright vacuum cleaner. But the problem with this, Mike, is on a flat surface, they're efficient. Or fairly efficient. But
Yeah.
you try and clean the drips, something
That's
like it's not
ridiculous.
easy.
You can't do that.
It's not
That is
ridiculous.
totally ridiculous. That's insane, is what it is. It's completely insane.
It's
Impossible.
very, very. But come with me, Mike.
And you can hook the Dustmaster up
Whenever
to
you
it.
buy an upright vacuum cleaner, you always get a box of attachments. In that set of attachments is a conversion kit which allows you obviously to
crevices
use
and
it like
things.
a canister vacuum. So
Right.
all you need to do is now replace the head with a Dustmaster 2000.
So it's universal.
It's universal. Works on any type of machine.
I got it, John.
That's the
Now
point.
you come with me.
Oh,
John
come on.
asked me to find the most ancient vacuum cleaner possible. I went to the swap meet and found this for $15. Does this look like the kind that you find in your garage? $15. We had to put a plug on the end because all it had was
Amazing
bare wires.
Discovery test.
If you make this work, John, I'll be impressed, and you can take it home with you. Our gift.
Mike,
Doesn't work.
There's only one problem with this vacuum, and that's the suction.
It's old.
It's old, exactly. But whether you've got an old machine or whether you've got a new, excuse me, Mike, it makes no difference. In
You're
this
pretty good at
case,
that.
it's not the suction that's doing the work. Watch, Mike. Let's just see the difference using a Dustmaster
That's with my old
2000.
vacuum.
That is truly incredible. That is with an old vacuum right there.
On any type of surface,
A $15
that
vacuum
was
cleaner.
dirty dick.
That
Now,
was terrible.
with any conventional head,
That's gonna clog
that
right
would
up.
clog. Just look.
I mean, look at that. That is like Pac-Man on a date, is what it is.
This is a sculptured
It reaches
nylon
down in
part
there.
You can fill in the blanks. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
of the pipe. Mike,
This is what we're doing now. We're watching vacuum cleaner infomercials so I can stay awake. Originally, my idea was to have us watch Dragon Ball: The Magic Begins. However, this vacuum cleaner infomercial is really speaking to me.
absolutely amazing.
Fantastic.
Was this from the 80s? It was from the early 90s, I believe. We're talking 1990s. So, you know, the first couple years of the 90s were still the 80s. So, the answer to your question is kind of.
That doctor said the worst part of it to trap the dirt, the dust, and those little dust mites
It looks like
is
it's-
a wall.
it looks like it's-
a wall.
I want to say the first Amazing Discoveries infomercial was 89.
It really is.
Maybe a little earlier, but I think it was 89.
The
At least the ones on YouTube. The oldest one is from 89.
It's a
What is it
European
that's doing that?
powerful pollution fighting machine.
We're all impressed, but what is it? What's inside here? Is there something electric? What's going on inside here that makes it
What
work?
makes it work, Mike, very simply, is microtong technology.
Micro-tong technology. What is
Let me
that?
just explain that to you very, very simply.
Yeah, that's how I clean my carpet.
Yeah.
You pick it out like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever done
We
that?
stopped doing that in England a long time ago. Come here, Mike. Right.
See,
Now,
those British
let's just
people,
pretend
they're ahead of us right
your
here.
hand is the pile, your fingers the weed, there's the dirt, which is twisted and tangled.
Handful of filth. Good,
That's
John.
it.
What's your point? What's your point? Come on.
Normal suction.
I'll put Dragon Ball: The Magic Begins on. I want to find out the secret of this vacuum
Microtong
cleaner.
Technology, just thousands of microtongs grabbing and pulling it right from the pile. What have you got in your hand, Mike?
Not much.
No, the microtongs have got it. All the
I
suction is
see.
necessary for
All right. Well, it's the microtong technology that does it here. All right. See what we got on this tape.
Brother, what do we do now?
He's swapping the poop deck. Yeah, you got that right. know why they called Yamcha Westwood. The Poir and Mai analogs in this movie are there's something alright. They look like they came out of Mad Max and know really good karate. Or Kung Fu, as the case may be. Looks like Super Sentai. This is Dragon Ball The Magic Begins. Oh no, they killed Blondie over there. I'm going to go in the other room and grab some chips. I'll be right back. Enjoy Oolong. I like that Poir is like a blue Don Johnson with like robot armor. This movie had good music. Now, this was shown in like 2003. Wow, they killed him. Good work.
Your number doesn't scare me. Oh, you're gonna die. Just like the turtle shot.
Run after Roshi. Run like the wind. Oh, that'll work. Uh-oh, big boss time here. It's when Piccolo and Pilaf do the fusion dance.
Come and get it if you can. Old monkey. Grandpa!
It's Gohan, the original.
You all right? Ow. Stay where you are. You come any closer and he's dead.
Master, I'm begging you. Please help my grandpa.
Give me the pearl or I'll kill him. Don't do it. If you do it, we all die. Go!
You must save Jay Leno.
Pearl, or he'll kill grandpa. Please, sir.
But your grandpa is really right. If I give him the dragon pearl, we'll all die anyway. Come on, give me the pearl. Hey, man.
This is already looking better than the Avengers. And I haven't even seen the Avengers. Oh yeah, it's really good. I like this movie.
So, if you want to keep the dragon pearl, then he dies.
Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my camera here.
We'll help you, grandpa.
Untie him quickly. Come on. I'm all right.
There we go.
I'll do it. Oh, you're not good enough to fight with him. Let's get out of here. Come on. Hurry up.
Wow, look at Gohan. Talking down Goku's fighting skills. Did someone summon Shenlong? Oh no. Looks like Pilafalo, which is what I'm assuming the Piccolo the Piccolo Pilaf fusion guy is called, has apparently brainwashed the entire kingdom.
Let's turn back.
Dragon Ball Tokusatsu. That would be good. That'd be good.
They stopped moving.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, they're coming
There's
out.
zombies.
I can't move. Hey.
They're going to eat your brain. Watching like JoJo's Steel Ball Run episode with this Limp Bizkit stand. The stand uses like, I'm really thirsty. And then he ends up like eating a girl's brain. Kind of went from like water to brain. Because apparently brains are refreshing to zombies. It's their water.
Let me.
Alrighty, Long. Let's see what you got here. Nothing great. Hang in there, man. Imagine Dragon Ball Z where the Saiyans like Vegeta, Nappa, and Zarbon are the bad guys. Yeah, that'd be great.
When the Seven Pearls meet.
Well, Toriyama based some of Dragon Ball on the Super Sentai shows his kids would watch. I think that's where he got the Great Saiyaman from. Oh, there you go.
Boy, the magic pearl.
There you go, Goku. Apparently, Master Roshi took all of the Dragon Balls and made him act like he was, I guess, was tied up or something. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, great, his ship blew up. Oh, and there's the dragon.
That's the dragon. Wow. Look at that. Huh?
We are nearing the end of this amazing movie.
You're all only granted one wish. So what do you wish for? You must tell me now.
Jane, make your wish now.
Dragon, I want my home and my village restored. No more monsters, and bring back peace to us.
I see. Your wish is granted.
Oh, all's well.
I have a wish.
Yes, what is it?
I want to challenge you to a fight.
Well, your wish is granted.
Oh, here comes the song. This song's great. Came out in 92. Now this has got a commercial for the transporter. Because I've watched this tape so many times. So.
Tune in tomorrow.
It's Junie with
then,
Asia Street.
be good. If not, don't get caught. Up next, anime as it's meant to be seen.
We can't look at the Slayers. We'll get in trouble. So, quite frankly, I don't even know if we can listen to the Slayers and not get in trouble. But, you know, we did actually, me and Santino beat Guardian Heroes on the Xbox. So yeah, we have finally, after a few go-throughs, finished Dragon Ball The Magic Begins. I gotta upload that whole movie on the channel, for the international channel section of the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. So, good times, good times. Yeah, that, you know, I've heard some people kind of say they didn't like it, but I liked it. I mean, I took it for what it was. I mean, it had, like, the Dragon Ball characters, even if they had to kind of change some stuff up here and there. But it had the feel and the vibe of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So, all right, let's rewind a little bit here. We got some nice commercials here. All right.
Introducing Magna RX Plus, the unprecedented enlargement formula for men.
All right,
Available with no
guys, if you're feeling a little insecure, we got Magna RX.
safe, doctor approved.
We'll you know, make you a more volcano than man. You know what I'm saying?
In only 60 days. Pick up the phone and call for your special introductory supply of Magna RX Plus. Order now, and we'll send you a second-month supply of Magna RX Plus absolutely free. Designed and developed by board-certified urologist Dr. George Aguilar and his team of specialists, Magna RX Plus is 100%.
I mean, he's not a doctor in the medical sense of the word. He's like a rapper, you know, that likes to rap about penis enlargement pills. So he's like, that's why he's like Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? He's not an actual doctor, like an MD doctor, but he's a doctor who's got the prescription you need for good music. Time for me to upload my comic, yes. I wonder, I don't know, dude. It's like, I've got students, like, I don't know if I can do this. Because they're going to find the video, and, like, then they'll be all like, oh, Mr. Passery, blah, blah, blah.
Tuesday on international channels, the Japanese anime Fushigi Movie. A magnificent epic whose heroine Miyake finds herself caught in a web of adventure, magic, intrigue, and deadly perils.
I don't know where the masters to that comic are. I mean, they're around. I didn't throw them out. I don't throw any of my masters out for my big mangas. So, all right, we gotta fast forward here because you know, the internet doesn't like Slayers, so it must be blocked by any means. Oh, I'm so tired. I spilled potato chips on the floor. I'm like cleaning up the crumbs, so not visited by a giant rat. Which, incidentally, speaking of my comics, was a plot in one of my comics. We went to the local park that in real life got overrun by rats. And so then I made a comic book about playing basketball with a rat who was, you know, not letting me play basketball on the court because he was a big, big bully. I've seen Slayers on Hulu. Nice. That is cool that they have that on there. You, International Channel for Life, are the only people on the entire planet Earth who can keep the spirit of International Channel alive. We will never stop. Much like the G Gundam here. What do I got going on here? I got some, looks like I got some anime music here. The way that I've cut this together here, sounds like I taped a string of anime music. This G Gundam.
Brought to you by the transporter.
Yeah, good times. All right. All right, Gundam fight. Here. Am I on, guys? Can you hear me? I just got a thing that said like copyrighted audio, your stream may be temporarily blocked, but it looks like I'm still live, so somebody say something if I'm still on the air. What happened? I don't know. I tried to show a clip from Dragon Ball, and I think my stream got temporarily blocked because I played the opening to G Gundam, and then I tried to show a clip of Goku and Upa riding around on Kintone. So, but dot hex. But since dot hex sign is a die anime, I'm assuming that I can't actually show. So, dot hex sign, that was a good. Domon's rage is intense. Anyways, welcome back. So, did you guys get any of the Dragon Ball clip that I was showing, or not? I mean, right now I taped the opening to Dot Hack Sign. This was a big anime back in 2003. So, yes, I am back. So tell me what happened on your end, guys. What did you see? Like, what was streaming and when did it go down? Yeah, YouTube copyrights are getting really... I don't know, dude. It's like freaking... I'm taping my television. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to bootleg anything. I'm just trying to share stuff that I like during my stream. So, Dragon Ball clip got the Dragon Ball clip got throttled from me. So that's sad. So you saw Goku and Upa, and then all of a sudden it was like, you know. So, but it didn't actually kill my stream though. It just, I looked down and it was a gray screen for a second. So, all right, it's Asia Street time again. Let's see what we got going on here.
What up? I'm Judy, and thanks for joining me on Asia Street. Today I'm coming to you from X Park. Check out the sweet A lineup we have for you tonight.
It's a quality lineup. All right, who we got on Hey 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 here?
Stick around. You're watching Asia Street. Prime time with Rock.
Ooh, TV Japan. Kokoro. The story of a chocolate-dipped human heart that gets a mind of its own because it wants to understand the true meaning of Valentine's Day. That's what that movie's about. Night at the hospital where a fat baby eats a bunch of doctors. That's a good movie, too.
They thought he had it all.
Now, I don't know if I can actually show this commercial because last time it got like a copyright notification. It basically blocks the video in certain countries, like in their weird countries that blocks it in. It's like WWE, even though it's like a commercial from 2004. It's like your video has been blocked in Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Russia, and it's like, okay, apparently like WWE is blocked in countries that were,
Experience counts when you're choosing a lawyer.
I don't know, not getting along with or something.
For years, I've been getting accident victims the recovery
Or trading enough with.
Don't settle for a lawyer who isn't willing to fight for you.
The Rothschild Law Firm, a tough law firm, fighting
It was
for
the
your
SNL
rights.
clip that took me down.
Rothschild is the right choice.
Which is heavy. Alright, let's see what Machan and Hamachan got in store here. It's like some fun with chemistry. Oh. Those are some pretty nice glasses. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. Hamachan, Machan, they look badass there, yeah. They absolutely should have kept that look. Ooh, it's Gakto.
谷村さんが食事みんなでやろう。一番年長者やし。こうリーダーだから。僕とこれ食べるから僕の膝に醤油と。
You know, for Gakt being a vampire, he's very friendly and well-adjusted, which is nice. You know, you don't always see that with vampires. Sometimes, you know, they're like just jerks who want to use you or eat you or whatever, but Gakt, you know, he's a vampire who performs for the people on the mic and makes them laugh with the host of the greatest music TV show of all time. Said we couldn't see the Western artists in these broadcasts. Yeah, they usually always cut them out, you know, like... I actually can't remember a time when I saw a Western artist on the Hey 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 that was broadcast. They were outside of, you know, Boyz II Men being brought to the recording studio and them doing kind of, you know, like with cameras and pomp and circumstance for it. You know, so that was good. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. This is, we'll fast forward a little bit here. I'll actually turn the tape off. I mean, the tape has got me a little more awake, but I don't know what is with me. Like, I'm just not all there tonight. Alright. Water jug time. So, it's funny if I like punch myself in the face trying to wake myself up and then I just knock myself out. There you go.
I had and I lost.
So you didn't take his PDA?
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Is this the movie Thief? Music by Tangerine Dream? I don't think so.
How do you get the music to go?
Yeah, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Come on. Just think about the music and the mind link function will pick up your vibe.
Oh my gosh, I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Like, you know, especially like the early episodes, you know, where it was just like a nerd warped show. Oh, by the way, G4, you know, went out of business. That's something that I figured I'd rant about. I did a whole video on it, you know, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. You know, that like, I think that if they were smart, they would have shown reruns of their most popular shows and then show new episodes of those shows at night, and just, you know, I don't know, have better stuff to stream, because, you know, so. I won the Monday Night War against G4, yes. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, I keep hitting the camera with my foot. Yes, I am, check this out.
My pool exploded.
Again.
We don't cover mysterious explosions.
What do you mean it doesn't cover mysterious explosions? Look, I know.
How many of these do you have in a week? Do I look like a
I know. I know you're not a magical money trader.
Carl, come on. Guess who I am? Guess.
No, that's nothing.
See that?
What do you
Who
care?
am I?
You're not gonna
Who am I?
cover it
Come on.
anyway.
I'm Batman.
Hey, I'm Batman too,
Better hope your gutter didn't scratch my hook. Carl?
Oh my god, I love that show so much. That show got like too much into like dark, weird humor, and it stopped being like cute and fun. But how did I meet Edo? So Edo saw one of my international channel videos, and he's like, commented on it. It was like been a pretty cool little exchange, and that was kind of it, And then one day I got an email, probably about last year. It was last year. It's been, I think, a year. And he asked if he could interview me. And at first I thought it was just like a scam or something. And so I sent him an email. I was like, well, who is this? And he, said, it's like, well, I found your YouTube channel, and I've liked some videos and commented on some stuff, and I mean, he seemed legit, and then, we just kind of got to chatting, and, the rest is history. So, I had a really fun time talking with him, and I had an equally fun time talking with international channels, so it will be fun for us to both talk, and all that good stuff. So, okay, it's 1:30. Almost. This is another really funny thing from Aqua Teen here.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Will you shut up and do it and tell you?
Oh, hey, Meatwad. You have a little something sticking. Is that one of your bones?
You see, I took my bone out to polish it, and then I forgot where it was, and then I just...
Oh man, I really hope this stream doesn't get blocked. So, alright, before we go, I feel the need to play another video game. So, what should we play? That is the question. Let's figure something out here. It's rare you only play one game. I'm going to play another game. So. Okay. Because I played I played JoJo, and that kind of took a minute. So, I did just beat Sonic Mania with Santino. We could do some Fortnite. Let's do a Fortnite match. See how it goes. Alright. Do some Fortnite, maybe a little Sonic, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh, you know what, though? Screw that. We're going to play that new Gundam game I got. Alright. Okay, here is the SCART cable to the N64. Actually, do I have a separate SCART cable, or do I use the Super Nintendo one? No, I have a SCART cable. We're living top shelf here. Okay. Do you guys have any monitor preferences? We got the PVM or the Trinitron VGA. Do you care which one I put old Scardy in here? Boop. How did Noel and International Channel 4 Life meet? You want the PVM? You got it. I first saw Noel's channel in 2019, and I popped in when he was playing JoJo. Nice. I actually don't remember how I met International Channel 4 Life. I do think I remember. Actually, I do remember now that I remember. Like you popped in on the stream, and I thought the name International Channel 4 Life was really cool. So I do actually remember that. So, all right, let's put this down a bit here. All right. Okay. All right, so we will scoot some stuff aside here. Do. All right. Swap out this cable, which goes to the super. Put in this one, which goes to the PVM. That's not the right way. Come on, can't be that late. There we go. So late I can't even connect my PVM to my N64. Okay. Sorry, I'm just moving some stuff here. There, we gotta lower this a little more. Only problem with this tripod is the pain in the neck of having to like do each individual leg. That was just too small. Yes, that's too small. The internal struggle here. I mean, if this is too tricky, we're just gonna play this on the Trinitron. That is, I'm too tired for this. All right, we're doing this on the Trinitron. We'll play on a PVM next time. All right, sorry guys. All right. Dude, I've totally fucked up this tripod. Watch Noel, sleep drunk, mess up a tripod. Alright. Totally looking forward to the interview. Why does the PVM have such a nice, relaxing hum? I don't know, because it's awesome, so. Alright. Sadly, the PVM will have to be used another time, because I'm too uncoordinated right now. Alright. Okay, so this here, and then we're going to put the cable to the, what is this, to the, it's the 3DO? No, this is the PlayStation. Alright, so now, hang on guys, you can't see me right now, but I'm trying to get this SCART cable here to plug into the N64 to the Trinitron. Okay. Now, where's my Gundam game? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for my Gundam game that I just got, and I don't know where it is. I do, however, have my nifty N64 converter. So, where did I put this? This is Noel at 1:32 in the morning, not knowing what the hell is going on, because I know what's going on. I put my NWO hat on top of the actual stuff. This is how stupid I am. Right here. See this? Ta-da! That's what I'm looking for. Okay. It's definitely late at night, and you all can enjoy the ride. So, all right. So we will take out our Gundam game here. This is in Japanese, so this is not going to be easily playable, but I still want to check it out. Because I got it today and it looks awesome. See, it even keeps the plastic wrap. Japanese packaging to N64 games was very nice. Alright. See how this goes. Oh, come on. The N64 is not even plugged in. Alright. Almost batting 1,000 here. Oh, no. So very tired. Come on. There we go. Do. There we go. I don't know why there's no volume on this. I mean, this looks awesome, but why is there no volume on this? Probably because the volume cords fell out or some shit. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Let's try something here. This game looks awesome, by the way, though. Alright, hold on here. Let's do a little experiment. Yeah, something's definitely wrong with the audio on this. Man, that looks sharp on this TV, though. That is sweet. So what the hell's going on here? Hang on, guys. Something's off here. I'm missing... There's cords not in, or something. All my cords are in, so what is going on? Why is there no audio on this here? All the audio connected okay here. It looks like it. That's plugged in. I don't know. All right. Plan God knows what. All right. no, I don't know what plan we're on right now. Okay. We're going to try the other Trinitron. All right. We will play this Gundam game. It's at the point I'm at right now. It's just like a point of principle. We're playing this, and I don't care. So. Like, I don't even know what's going on at this point. I'm just, like, running on fumes. And I'm wanting to play this game. And I've got just my video game cords and wires are now just getting increasingly entangled everywhere. I have a PC Engine controller that I'm struggling with. Let's make it so that you're not just being narrated to from off camera. Because that's no fun. You should have the full cluster F experience right here. Okay, here's my PC Engine controller, which is wrapped around various things. Okay, this is the HDMI, component. This is the SCART to component that was getting us that nice picture, but wasn't coming through. And now we will swap the HDMI, not the HDMI, the SCART cord is so nonsensical right now. All tact and former just headed right out the window at this point. Alright. Okay. Gundam. On. Oh, come on, man. We're just... I don't think we're, like, meant to play this Gundam game. Why are you not working? I have no idea what's going on. For some reason, this isn't working. I don't know if it's the connection. I don't know if it's the game. I don't even know what's going on in the chat. I've noticed you've started making vertical TV screens. Have you thought about getting one? What do you mean? Just play something on the Switch. I guess. This is bullshit, though. What the hell is going on? I will play something. I want to know what's going on here, though. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. That's plugged in. Well, it's working on this TV. Yeah, something's off. Something's weird with the N64 here. I wonder if this SCART cable is just... The audio is messed up. Oh, there it goes. Okay. There's something off with the SCART cable, apparently. So, alright. Just when we thought we were going to give up, it's now working. Is it the cartridge itself? No, the cable wasn't all the way in on the back of the N64, so... Alright, here we go. I'm sorry that... I don't know what the hell just happened there for the last 10 minutes, but... Hopefully it was mildly entertaining, so... And here's the original plan here. This game is looking slick on this PVM here, so hopefully you're enjoying it in all its glory here. N64, you know, it was known for its 3D stuff, but the Japanese 2D N64 games that I have are really nice. Zeta Gundam. Alright, I don't speak Japanese. I am in the sound test, which is really cool. You can listen to like a MIDI version of Fly in the Sky here. Ooh, it says the winner from Gundam 0083. This was an awesome find, if just for the sound test here. Now the real question is, does this have Jacob Wheeler's magic? Is there just communication here? Communication. Do, 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 do. I'm Space Woman. Okay, let's see where this goes here. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is some kind of game or something here. It's a duo. Alright, I want to play the actual game itself here, so we'll reset this here. So here's our story. After Colony 191. There's an awful lot of text here. I'm just going with these girls, so I think they look pretty. Music in this game is phenomenal. I had one of these games on the Game Boy Advance, it's actually in English. Oh, if only I knew how to read Japanese. Well, it looks like Vegeta's got a cameo in this game here. Ooh, there's Italy. I mean, I, for one, like looking at really pretty Japanese sprite art with a bunch of kanji on it. Okay, we got a strategy RPG here. We will probably not do this whole fight here. But we'll just do a couple exchanges here. The music on this game is just quality stuff. Here we go. I have no idea what I'm pushing here. I just dodged that attack. That's good. Yeah, there we go. I won already. Ah, those are good old turn-based range. Alright, come on, come at me. Come on. There we go. Yeah, don't mess with the best here. I like the sounds of that. Oh, back for more. It's got a little, kind of a feminine vibe to this Gundam here. Looks pretty cool. You should learn Japanese. Yes, I should. I mean, Japanese is, it comes off as a language that you need to be immersed in to really master. or even become functional. What do you go down? There we go. Yeah, so he's the creepy bad guy. What it looks like. He's the hero good guy. And that little girl is the real main character. Alright, if we don't kill him this time, we'll switch games. There we go. There we go. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you go up against Passery. You get the bull and the horns right here. So yeah. All right. All right. That's enough of that for now. That game was cool. I'm glad you didn't fall asleep considering this is an RPG. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I don't read Japanese, so that actually kind of helped because I am reading puts me to sleep, as you know. So let's just do one quick game of something here, and then we'll wrap this up here. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm so out of it that, you know, I mean, it can happen to me even when I'm not out of it, but like putting my hat on the video game and all this other stuff, so. Sweet Xbox. Okay, what have we got on you here? What to play, what to play. Let's do... This game is so weird, I can't turn away. Ragnagard. I played this like once or twice, but I find the Neo Geo doing 3D shading interesting. Not shading, the Neo Geo doing pre-rendered 3D, like in Donkey Kong Country. So, Cyrus made Art of Fighting 2 for the Super. Character designs in this game are really nice. This is like Dragon Ball Taiketsu, but it plays well. I gave Taiketsu a pretty decent review, actually. Alright. Let's play. Let's play. You look like you're a reliable fellow. Yeah, gameplay's pretty good. It's responsive. I'm hitting it when I'm telling it to. There's no lag that I can really see. His hurricane kick is his fireball. Come on. Almost. Why don't my fireballs connect? I always block them. That's why. Because I'm an idiot. Doesn't matter, I still won. Right, come on. I almost got you in a system here. Come on. Man. Alright, one more match. Then win, lose, or draw, we're going to bed. Come on. Come on, dude. Man. Alright, well that was fun. Let me try her. And then we're done. This guy's got a reach advantage here. Oh, man. Getting worse. Dude, I cannot get anything off on him here. I think this girl's, this girl's knocked out. But normally she'd do a very good job. This game is called, I don't know, let me check. This game is called Ragnagard. All right, guys. So, there you have it, gang. It is all kinds of late at night, and I am all kinds of scrambled brained. But, so you saw a couple video games, had some fun finishing Dragon Ball, The Magic Begins, and good night, Diego, is my friend. Sorry it wasn't more peppy tonight, but hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. I will be back tomorrow for the interview with International Channel and Edo, and I'll probably upload more content just in general tomorrow, so that'll be fun. So, I was like hearing screaming in the other room, and it's my fighting game, but you never know if it's the neighbors or not, so that was the thing. I just had to stop and make sure. So, yeah, good times. All right. Good night, International Channel. Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys, 2:04. I got to get some Z's. Until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care, and I will see you in the very near future for more video game action and live streaming fun. Bye-bye.